Okay, so good morning and good evening everyone and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 24 of our class here. Okay, and it is going to be almost the second last topic of our request management part. Service portal, portal configuration, catalog item maintenance, workflow, catalog builder. And now we're going to be see there's a new approach given by ServiceNow to create a workflow. And don't be confused. This is called the flow, not the workflow. Okay. Or we can say flow designer. This is newly introduced by ServiceNow in Rome release. And now onwards we will be using it. Okay. The first question which asked in the interview. What is the benefit of using the flow designer? So if you want to sell out anything new in the market, you have to be show some kind of a value to the customer, and you have to be show some negative points of the previous product. So like if I say why AC is better than the cooler, why the French windows are better than the normal windows, what to do? Atul, French window has this, normal window is not this. You start dematting it. So the first point which flow says, flow is basically like a lot of things in the flow is already built up, which is not available in workflow. Like if I want that, let's say the same example. Let's say Priya joined a new company. Okay. EB joined a new company. Khushbu joined a new company and Sapa joined a new company. These four joined a new company and everybody reporting to MJ as a manager. Okay. MJ had a discussion with all of them and say, guys, go and raise a request for the laptop. Everybody raised the request for the laptop and then MJ is getting the email for their approval. Do you think that how this process has been configured? This process has been configured with the concept called that laptop request should be approved by the user's manager. This is one of the classic example I can say. Now tomorrow if Akanksha joined that company and MJ is her manager, then also MJ need to be approved this part. So these kind of things is already built up by ServiceNow and given to us for the usage. Guys, it is there, you can use it. No need to be write a code if you want approval from the manager only. If you want the approval from the head of department. But the thing which we done yesterday, Atul, no, I want a specific group to be approved. That we can do. Second important point in the flow is that in this particular area, you are not worried about the table names. You are worried about the category, what I can say, trigger points. If you know what you want to be configured, you can search via normal English as well. Third point, there's a no concept of the core workflow activity. There's no concept of the core workflow activity in this part. Instead of that, they have a standard bundles and categorize the things in a specific boxes. I'll tell you this part. Just listen as of now. The fourth and the important point is that it has a error handler capability as well. If I am baking a cake, okay, maybe you will surprise us. You're very much interested in always the baking, because my wife is a home baker, so she bake. I'm also in the hobby now to bake a cake. If I am baking a cake and something goes wrong, how to handle that situation? I was approximately very young that time, maybe 10 or 12 years old guy. My mother was making a dinner for us for the evening. Okay, she put this. I'm not sure that you people use or not, but in India we have a dal as well. It's like a, what I can say, keras I can say, or something as this. This is what we should use. Okay, so she was making that part, and by mistake she put the more salt in that particular curry. Let's say example, she's making that curry kind of thing. Instead of 2, she put the 4 spoon of the salt. Now it is the error. How to handle that error? Because four spoons salt, definitely nobody can enjoy the curry. So how to handle these situations? These kind of concept was not available in the workflow, but in the flow it is available. You can stop making the dal. You can inform to the other person. You can take some corrective action as well. So we'll see that how this error handler has been worked, and error handler has been introduced by ServiceNow in the room release. If you want to know, you can go through my previous video of the, at least what I recommend, go through at least previous 3 videos: Cubic release, Rome release, and the San Diego release. New features. Go in the sequence: Cubic, Rome, and San Diego. You will not surprised to know this thing. Recently, I appeared for an interview. A very high position person taking my interview. Very old person, approximately in 50s, completely white beard, white hair. He asked me, Atul, how you keep yourself up to date in ServiceNow area? I said, what do you mean by the how keep up to date? He said, you are not certified guy. I said, correct. I'm not certified. Then how you make sure that you have a knowledge of the tool which is going in the current scenario? I says, boss, I took ServiceNow trainings. That's fine. You have a specific agenda. I said, yes. Then how you do that part? Then I said, if any release is coming, I prepare the videos for the same. He said, okay, maybe he thinking that I'm bluffing him. He said, okay, tell me what new come into the San Diego release. Then I put the releases, the new features to him. The intention to tell you this part is very much important, because in interview, this is specifically asked. Which version? Generally, when I took interview, I asked this question definitely. Okay, which version of ServiceNow you're using? Someone say I'm using Rome, someone say I'm using Cubic, someone say I'm using San Diego. Okay, give me the 5 feature which has been introduced by ServiceNow in the San Diego. And what people answer? Atul, there's a lot of feature has been introduced by ServiceNow. Something to be improve the performance, something to improve this, something to improve that. What is this something? I'm looking for that something only. I know something has been introduced. I know I'm also in the market. I know. So you have to very clear on that part, guys. It's very good question which give a confidence to the interview that you know that what's going in the current system. Okay, so these 3 or 4 points you can check on the flow part. Now, how to use the flow? It is easy. It is not drag and drop. It is a writing part. The front end is looking good. Till this point, everybody clear? Any doubt? Anybody has any doubt? Any question? Okay, good. No doubt. Let's come here. So let's search for the flow designer. This one. In the process automation flow designer. See, I'm not going to change the steps. Steps will be same. Now what I'm going to be do, I want, now we are going to be do something on the our functional training. Okay. Want the first approval go to users manager. When I say user manager means the person who is raising a request, his manager need to be approved. Then the second approval go to batch 8 and then task created. So let me do one thing. Let me put like this. Let me go here and profile. Saba, you logged in on laptop or you are logged in on the mobile phone? Or Khushbu or Priya, anybody log in from the laptop?
I am on laptop, but I cannot see your shared screen. There's some problem here.
Okay. Anybody else who logged in from the laptop?
Me, Atulji Kumar.
Okay, Kumar. Okay. So let me do and add you as my manager. Okay, let me come on the list view directly. That will be good for me. Khushbu, why we are facing this issue very frequently? Screen sharing is not available for you.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Can you just log up, disconnect and connect it again?
I did.
Oops,
But
then
still I'm not, yeah.
do one thing. Start this call on the mobile as well. Maybe on the mobile you are able to see the screen and continue the audio from the laptop. Because this is required here. Okay. So let me put who is the system admin, right? Oh, what is the name of this user? Learn and grow. Why am I not able to find out? Come on. Okay, sorry, I'm searching in the wrong place. The name is Learn and Grow. This one. Okay. So now let me put Kumar as my manager here. Okay. Now let's come to the flow. So yesterday we saw that you have a core activities. You can create a flow. Now what you can do? You can create flow. You can create subflow. You can create action. Okay. We will see these things in depth. Let's say I want to create a flow now. Flow name is, I can put LNG functional training. Just putting the name, that's all. You can put the description, application global protection, leave it choice, run as. You can say user who initiate the session. It means when this particular flow should be attached. When any user initiate the session, or you can leave it as a blank as well. Not a mandatory part. System will take by default this only. So generally we leave it blank and submit it. The structure has been prepared. In the parallel, what I will do, I'll open one more thing for you. Just to do the comparison so that you can understand. Let me get a new workflow here. So now in the workflow, we need to give the table name. Here we need to be give the trigger when this particular when this particular flow get attached. Sorry, not attached. When this flow basically trigger on which table you want to trigger it. I click on the add trigger. Without trigger, it will not work. Why you make it? Why you are making a cake? Or sorry, why you're baking a cake? Because it is a birthday. Maybe I'm feeling hungry. There should be some trigger. And what is a trigger? When you click here, it is nothing like you have to write the table name here. No. You have to be check that what is the trigger name. Record created, updated, date function, something you want to do, or you want to do task, some email or some catalog. As we are working on the catalog, I will put this part, but for the homework perspective, let me see who will take a homework today. Kumar is back after 2 days. Kumar, take a homework for today. Okay. Try these options as well. That okay. What do you mean by the create area? What do you mean by the this thing? SLA task or the inbound? For our practical, we're just using the service catalog. Here I have to be give the name and I put the SC underscore REQ underscore. So first problem sorted out because I'm a consultant. I don't know the table name. I know that customer wants something for the catalog item. So this is first benefit I can do it here. Advanced option. It's like these options like this. These one. When to start and order. It says advanced option where to run the flow. Again, non-mandatory, you can keep it as a blank. Otherwise, it will run in the background. Why background? Because you are not able to see on the screen that what is running. So it is run on the background. OK. And click on the done. Means table has been sorted out now. One problem has been clear for me. Let me save it. Now, what next I want? I want when any user raising a request for an item, then the request should be approved by his manager. Now, if I come here and I put the name here test. OK, and let me click on the submit. Now in this core activity, I have no activity which says manager approval. Approval user, approval action, approval coordinator, but nothing is saying that if you drag and drop, it will trigger the manager approval. But this is available here. Now, either you can add action, you can add flow logic, and you can add subflow. What is action? What to do? That is called the action. If this thing happen, what to do? Flow logic. If, what to do means, and action means what action need to be take. Flow logic says if this thing happen, then you are putting if, but, else. This is the flow logic here. Subflow means which is already built up, you want to just use in your system. So like the example I'm saying, users manager. I'm not going to build this code. I'm not going to build this workflow. Sorry, I'm not going to build this flow. I know that this has been given by ServiceNow to me. So what I will do, I'll go here and click on plus and click on the subflow. So these many subflow given by ServiceNow. Now the question come, Atul, come on. You are using ServiceNow for a long time and you know these things and you're making us a fool. How we can learn this part? The best option, Kumar put this question. You guys have to be check these things. That what is the flow What is the subflow here? So these many things ServiceNow give to us. These many flow, these many subflow ServiceNow give to us. Let's say, do we have anything on the manager? Yes, I have a manager. Under which name? Service Catalog Manager Approval. This is what I need, right? Service Fulfillment Step, Manager Approval. Why these two are the different? That you have to be identify. Is it a scoped application? It is a global application. Maybe the work is going to be do same in the both same, but it will not work for us because we are in the global and we are using the. I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm saying, Mama, please bring the food for me. Come on. Mama will work only at home, not in the scoped application. So this is the way that you can identify. Let me remove this part. So you have to be see these options, that how many out of the box subflows or the flows available. So before you think that you need to get some flow, just check is anything already built up or not. Maybe chunks and pieces. Like my wife says, okay, please bake a cake. I said, okay. And she said, don't worry, the batter is already ready. You have to just put into the tray and switch on the oven. It means subflow from in my particular flow, the one part, the flow is already done by my wife. I need to be just use it to bake a cake. So now I'll go here and add a subflow. Subflow for the manager approval. Now I can search here like this. This one is for me. Is it one or this is one? Remember, that is I came here to show you that how to search it. For me, if I click here, I search for the manager. Under global, under scoped application. I want in the global, click and click here. Nothing to be worried now. This particular line automatically will trigger approval to logged in user manager only. That logic you know need to be built into the system. Now the next point, if you see here, the question come on which record the approval should trigger. On which record approval should trigger. Saba says, Atul, come on. The record you are creating. I am a human being. I have a mind. I have what I can say. I have a thought process, and I can see yes, the record I am creating on the same, the approval should trigger. But ServiceNow tool don't have a mind. They're not intelligent like me or you. So we have to tell him. Now, if you see these two boxes, another good feature introduced by ServiceNow. These two boxes we are going to be used in our session for the ATF, application testing, automated testing framework as well. What it says, if I click on this, you can write a script, which is generally not recommended here. Then Atul, what to do? Click on this. This is called the data pill picker. There's a knife came, right? Pillar, which you use to peel up the maybe sometime tomatoes, some apples, some fruits you use. What it do? It just remove the upper side of that particular fruit or the item. So it is doing the same thing. The pillar doing the same thing. Click here. It's saying, tell me, up to now you done only one step. What has done? You just done the trigger point. I said yes. In the trigger, I am creating a request item for you. I said yes. Do you want to trigger the approval on this? I said yes. How beautifully it means When I go here, I have to be tell which table, which record. Now in the flow, nothing is there. Complete English, nothing else. Understand everybody till this point. I want to go slow, but I want to make sure that you should understand. Tell me guys, everybody clear till this point?
Yes.
Good. I want yes from everybody guys here. Because
Yes, yes, Atulji.
this is going to be future for you now. Many companies are already started using the flow. One more point. You did not ask, but I put a question. Let's say I'm working in a company. Okay. Because service now is very vast, no doubt. They're very, very vast nowadays. Okay. I prepared my 200 workflows when there was a no concept of the flow. Okay, fine. Now ServiceNow introduced the flow. And this is a valid question asked in the committee as well. Is there any way I can migrate my my workflow to the flow? What do you think, Priya? Answer should be yes or no. Can you migrate the workflow to the flow? Priya, unmute yourself. Yes or no? Yes, Priya, speak, please. Go ahead. Not able.
Okay. I feel we should be able to migrate from workflow to
Olu,
flow.
there is a no concept of the feel here. You are consultant. You never be using I feel, I assume, either yes, either no. Very clear on that part.
Yes.
Okay. Olu say yes. Priya, what you say? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Saba, what you say? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Gloria, what you say? Yes or no? Akanksha, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. MJ, yes or no? Gloria, you can speak now if you are able to speak, or you can put your question answer in the this part. Okay, Ima says also yes. Answer is no. There is a no way that you migrate workflow to the flow, because my dear friends, in the workflow, do you think let me see. Let me show you a complicated one. This one. There's a no way even I can download this flow. There's a no way. No XML, no screenshot. You can just take a screenshot, but you cannot have any XML of this. So there's a no way that you migrate workflow to the flow. Then what is the solution?
You can't capture it in update set.
Sorry?
Can't you capture it in update set?
Update set, yes. It will be captured in the update set. But it doesn't mean that you are migrating it. Update set is used for the one instance movement to the other instance, not from the one module to the other module.
Okay.
Then the question comes, Atul, come on. That is not a good thing. Then ServiceNow say, guys, don't worry. I'm not going to decommission workflow very soon. At least for the next 3 to 4 releases, they have no plan. But they recommend start using the flow for your upcoming work, or start building the flow from the workflow now. This is very much important question. This is again asked in the interview. Okay. Now I am here. Let me put on the done part. Okay. Now what is the next point on this. I am saying that if I raise a request, it should be approved by my manager. The question come, Atul, if rejected. Remember this part when we saw this thing yesterday. This one, let me show you. This thing, approve or reject. Now we have to do the approve or reject. It says if this action is running, what you want to do? I want to put a flow logic. If, so now what is the flow logic available? If, for each, until, parallel, make a decision, wait for the duration and all the things. Call for another workflow as well. Okay, set some flow variables. Try this option, it is good. Try and catch block is there. What I'm going to be used, I'm going to be use the if here. If, let's say, approval rejected. Because if it's approved, then fine, I can proceed. But if rejected, okay. Now, where you want to put this condition? Go to the data pillar. I said I just requested for a approval, and if that approval rejected is, do you have a true? I'll put like this. True. Means if in the sys approval table user mentioned the rejection is true, then what to do? Then what to do? Tell me what to do.
Rejected.
Send a notification.
Okay, then what to do?
Then the transaction comes to an end.
Sorry, transaction.
The request comes to an end.
So, okay, now let's come here. If rejected, what we are doing? We are ending the life cycle, right?
Yeah.
Now we have to be tell to the system boss, if rejected, then click flow logic and search for the end flow. Done. Now let me save this. Easy to do. Simple English. If rejected, then end the workflow. Same thing, right? If rejected, what you're doing? We're ending the flow here. Atul, but if approved, then if approved, then I'm adding the action here. And what action I'm adding here? Let me do this part. I'm adding action for the approval. And I go to the ServiceNow core and ask for the approval. This part I'm doing now. This one. This has been done. And this is done with the subflow. This is what we are building now. Ask for approval, yes. On which record you want to go for the approval? I want to go for the RITM. Okay. See, table name is coming automatically. Another benefit. The same thing. If I open this, now what we are doing? This is what we are building now. It should go to the batch 8, this thing. Now we have to be say rule approve when. Approved by any user, all user, percentage. This is what we done here, guys, right? If I scroll down, this is what we done for the rejection. Here we done for the approval. Or you can put it like this. You want to put approve or reject, you can put anything here. I want putting for the approve. When I say this request approved when anyone approve. Now you can put any user, any group as well, or any manual approval. If I'm adding in a runtime, I'm showing you this thing. You try this thing. Kumar put, you have to try for the manual approval, the same concept. Here's a core activity for this. It is gone. Not here. Okay, let me check out this. Okay, it's already checked out. Then why it's not showing to me? Sorry. Hey, why it's not showing these activities to me? Let me open it something here. Like the core activities which we're doing, right? I want to just show you this thing. That is the reason we pick up this topic yesterday, so that now it is easy for you to understand. Why is not showing the core activities to me? Come on. Okay, so now I'm adding a group here. Which group? Batch 8. Done. Again, the same point. If approve, if rejected, ask for approval. I'm saying if anybody approve, then approve. What else? If someone did not approve or someone reject, then add a logic here. Add a flow logic. If approve, what? Ask for approval, and the approval state is rejected. Then what to do? Then flow logic and the flow. Chalo.
Atulji, you have mentioned our logic as rejected.
Sorry, logic as a
Rejected.
yes.
For approval.
Yes, because I'm saying if from this particular condition I'm getting a rejection, then what to do? If you put approved, then I can say, okay, create a new task. I'm saying, no, I don't want to create a new task. If rejected, then cancel it. Or sorry, if rejected, then end the flow here directly. I don't want to be continuing in that case. This is important for you to be understand that where to run this particular logic. Now I click on the done here. Now what next? Approved, approved. Then I want to create a task. Click here. And here, what task we want to create? We want to create a catalog task. So better search for the catalog task only. Don't create a normal task. Remember yesterday we saw create a task and the catalog task. Put a create a task here. Table name is coming automatically. It says on which requested item you want to create a task. I said the item which I'm creating here. Create a task on that item. Short description. Okay. If you have any variable, you can show it here. Not an issue. Okay. Any field value you want to add? Yes. I want to add the short description as well. Sorry, description as well. Okay. Description should contain go work. I want a priority as well. Priority should be critical. I want to put a assignment group as well. I want to put assignment group batch 8 and click on the done here. Clear? And at last, just put the end here. and will not work. I guess we have to put create catalog and okay, good. Now I'm just putting one error handler as well. This is something new given by service. Now I have not much idea, but people are saying that it is good option. If something goes wrong in this part, then how you want to handle the error? I said, if anything goes wrong here, please send a notification. Send notification. On which record? I'm saying when on the requested item rejected, then send the notification. Notification. If you already have a notification, that's fine. Otherwise, you can build up some notifications as well. If you already have, I say send the notification of all the required update. I'm just putting some random thoughts here and click on the done. Okay, this is the another benefit given by ServiceNow in the flow part. Now the next point, which is important here, let me save it. In the workflow, we have no mechanism to test it before I publish it. But here I have an option called the test. Let me click on the test here. It says on which record you want to run this particular flow. You want to test it. I said, OK, do one thing. Let me come here and search for the request. What was the request number yesterday? Number 4, I guess we done, right? Let me see the request here, which is in the open state. It's all approved. Maybe I can pick up number 3. It's already done, right? Okay, let's pick up number 3 here. I said I want to be run on number 3 just to be tested. Run that test. Let's see, is my flow is working fine or not? Is it going for approval or not? And this is what I am doing before running or activating my flow. It says it's done. View the flow execution. Let's see what happened. This is the another benefit you will get in the flow. You can test your flow without activating as well. So it says test run waiting. What waiting? Run as a system. It's waiting here only. Open the flow logic. What happened? It's okay. Not run. See, it says it's not run. Open the subflow context. Let's see what is we waiting. Run as this subflow. Open the parent context. Waiting. Rejected. Assign subflow outputs. Let me see what it's be giving. It's showing waiting to me, but why waiting? I want to be C. Open the flow, open subflow logic, sorry, logs. Okay, it is at the right place. It is waiting for the right thing now. It means I am on the right place. Okay, but why I'm not able to move it further? That is my point. It's waiting. I have to be approved, but where I can go and approve? That is my point. So now you can see here. Ask for approval. Request item this, approval history this, approved by this. State this. I need to be C, guys. Why I'm not able to approve from here? Now let's do one thing. Let come here in the maintain item and please activate this part before we go ahead. And activate. Activate means I am publishing it now. So we'll find now it's a draft. You will see it will be published here. It's published now. Let come here. Go to the maintain item. What is my this thing? Training, right? Functional. This one. Open this and go to the process engine. Okay, edit in the catalog builder. Let me go to the catalog builder directly. And let's change the engine here. Fulfillment from flow to flow designer. And what is the flow name we have put? What is our flow name?
LNG functional training.
LNG functional training. Let attach and save. Now let's come here. And open the catalog item. This one, right? Open it. And now I'm submitting it. Check out. Let go here, search in the workspace. Go to the related records. Same concept, nothing much. Open the RITM. Oh my God, it's getting a 2 task. It means the flow which we have, it is not working here. So it is getting a task without approval. Correct? And these 2 tasks I did not create.
I think we have to check the workflow like process engine.
Did we save it completely or not? Yep. Flow designer only. Functional, LNG functional part. This thing. We have activity on the service catalog. That is also fine. Let's come here. Number 8, right? Yes, Priya, what you say now? Number 8, let's see why it's not be attaching the flow. See, it is attaching this part. This is wrong. It should not. Let me open the RITM. It's taking some default one. No, come here again on the flow. We have to be see is our this is wrong or what wrong. We have tested. Let me do one thing again. We will save, right? Flow designer LNG functional 1. Active now. Let me reload it. Yes, guys, tell me why it is not working for us. Find out the reason. Number 9. No, it's still not working. It's showing assess and scope, which is not the case we have. No.
Actually, default workflow is attaching Atulji actually.
Yes, this is what I'm on. Oh, we did not submit it, yaar. Come on. You guys are not listening or watching properly. Order now. Check out. Now also it's going to the same part. Why it's going to the same part, boss? Let me do one thing. Let me open the portal again.
Your catalog is training.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Means we attach in the wrong.
Wrong catalog.
Item. Yes, correct. We added in some.
Yes.
See, it is the default one, right? Nice catch. This is what is required sometime, because by showing a lot of things again and again, I got confused that is it right or not. Now catalog, categories, and this one, right? And submit it. Now it's taking the right one. 11. Oh, where it is gone? Yes. Related records. RATM. Perfect. It is going to Kumar now. Why? Because in our flow, we have mentioned this thing. It should go to the manager approval. Now the question comes, Atul, how Kumar can approve? So what I will do now, there's a 2-3 ways Kumar can approve. Number one, he can approve from the portal. What I will do now, I'll go here and impersonate Kumar, just to show you that how it will look like for Kumar. If we have this functionality available in or activated in our system, then we can see this thing. Okay, now I'm logged in as a Kumar. I'm going to the service portal. See, Kumar is getting a approval option here. He will come here. This is what he got it now. He will click here and he can approve or reject. This is the first way that an approver can approve the request from the service portal. Number one way. Kumar, did you get any email as well? Just check.
Yeah, let me check.
Okay. That is the first way. Maybe I also can check here if email properties. Yes, you should receive it. Okay. Now, second option, what Kumar can do. Kumar, can you share your screen and open that email if you received it?
I'm checking, Atulji, 1 second.
Okay. Because this is what your customer says. Can my approver approve the request from the email as well? Madam Kumar, did you receive or not?
No, Atulji, I don't.
Do you have your email ID in this particular part?
Yes, yes.
Then you should get it. Definitely you should get it, because this is the out of the box one.
1 second, let me check my junk. No, Atulji.
Yes. Okay. No problem. Maybe some other reason. So second point, Kumar can approve via email as well. He just to reply on the email and mention approved. That's all. Done for him. Or we can check it, Kumar, like this way. Or why I'm saying, because these are the things we have to take care. Go to here, emails. And let's check the logs here. See, Kumar, the mail has been go out you. See, approval request. Achha, send ready only. Okay. Because we did not activate that property here. Let me do this part. Sending one. And now if I click here, let it be saved. And if I come here in the email, these are the troubleshooting point, guys. Don't think that it's a developer will do. We also have to do this thing. Now, if I refresh, the email will go to you, Kumar, soon. So now you can see the email is sent out already. It's sent ready. It will be done now. OK, but we have to be enable the outbound as well. So like how the Kumar receive an email, he will receive an email in this format. Let me show you by this way. Now tell me, I gave you the homework, how you can configure this hyperlink.
Yes, Atulji, I received the email.
Great. Wait, don't reply. Wait.
Okay.
Yes, guys, tell me. This was the homework, right? From where these hyperlinks are coming? Yes, Kushbu, Akanksha, Priya, MJ, EB, Saba, Olu, Ugo, Anna, Gloria. Tell me how this has been configured. That was the homework. Get ready for the test tomorrow, guys. I need answer for this one in tomorrow's call. Okay. Now, this is the second part that Kumar can approve via email. Approve, Kumar, don't approve now. I'll tell you. We will
Okay.
discuss this part. Let me enable the email property for the updates as well. Receiving part. What is the third option here? Third option says Kumar can go to his native view and he can search for the my approvals. And here he can see that some request is pending for his approval. Now do one thing, Kumar, share your screen and let's discuss it.
Sure, Atulji.
Open it. So
Yes.
now you can see here. He go to the approval, click on this requested. Yes. So he can approve from here as well. Approve. Don't approve now because I don't want to show this option. This you can do it. So now the another question you can put it, Kumar. Everybody who is creating the flow and asking for the approval, put anybody else in the user in your manager part. OK. And impersonate and then try. That is a number 1 point.
Okay.
Now go to the email. Email which you received just now.
Yeah.
OK. So Kumar received this email. Now click on the approve. Approve button.
In the email.
OK. Wait. Can you pop out this one? Make it a little larger. Pop out this email in the separate.
Sure.
These MacBook guys are now bus.
Oh my God.
OK, you're not getting, leave it. Just double click on this email. IT server desk. It will look on yes. OK, enlarge it. Wait. Go be in the email. Don't go anywhere. Yes, guys. Okay. Till this point, any doubt, any question anybody have? This is a pure consulting. The first question will be asked by you in the client requirement gathering. Can my user approve anything via email? You will not believe there is a lot of companies who says that my user can approve even as well on the WhatsApp or via message as well. Can you imagine the advanced level of people are be using the system? Yes, Akanksha, Omiko, Khushbu, Ugo, Ibi, Anna, Saba, Olu, Priya. Any doubt, any question, any confusion till this point? This is a section which I never teach in my previous training batches. Something new we are trying now. Okay, now you can approve via this option, comments, or you can approve via link part as well. Or you're getting the option in the button as well, right? Approved. Don't use that part. Let's approve this thing. Click here. Link. Yes, yes. The last one. Yes. Click.
You want
here.
me to click? Yeah.
Yes. Click on the link here. So now what happened? It is leading him on to the
Instance.
instance now. It means Atul, no, this is wrong. You says my user can approve via email. Go to the email back. Click on this here. Click here to approve. Yes, click on this. Now it will open a new mail for him. And see in the subject line what is coming. Approve, right?
Yes.
So I don't want to give opportunity to the user. Then he write on the subject line approve or reject. Now the question come for you guys is that how this thing work in our instance. Homework for you guys. This section we already done. Now click on the send or put any comment if you want to put any comment in the body. Just mention happy to approve. Don't put approved, just put happy to approve. Okay. Because you already mentioned the approve in the subject line. Okay. Now click on the send. Now let me share my screen. Thanks, Kumar. Okay, come here. Open this. Where we are? Okay, let me end the impersonation now and search for this item here, right? Let me come here. Item approval. It is still showing me the requested here. I'm just waiting for that email to be come into my system and update the state to the approved. Let's see the emails logs here in the meantime. Where it is gone. Come on, but I'm doing it here. Yes. Number 11, right? See, system has received, it's showing approve. Now let me come back here and let me refresh it. Now, can you see the system already updated as a approved here, and it is approved via email. This is the beauty, and this is called the pure consulting, which help your customer to use the service now. What do you think, Saba, now?
I have a question or two.
Go ahead, Olu. Definitely, I'm happy.
Okay, so I remembered when you were configuring the flow, we had two approvers. We had the manager and we had batch 8, I
Right.
guess.
Right.
So at this point, we just did the manager's approval, right?
Correct.
Are we going to go to the next one for the batch 8 approval?
It is already generated. If you see here, these are the batch 8 approval, right?
Oh, okay. So why do we have two approvals? Like I'm confused.
No. Okay. Let me give you a very simple example, Olu. Even though yesterday also we discussed. Let's say you are not that much young, but still you're 17 or 18 as 17 somewhere. Okay. You want to buy a product which is costing approximately 3 lakh rupees for you, or maybe 5,000 pounds or 10,000 pounds somewhere. Okay. You are staying with your parents, and to purchase that part, you need approval from your father and your mother as well. Once you get approval from mother, then you approach to your father.
Yeah.
Hey dad, can you give me approval? Okay. Now I'm changing example a little bit that why two approvals are required. Now the thing is that you want to buy some small set of jewelry, maybe some artificial jewelry, and that costs approximately 1,000 pounds or $1,000 for you. In this case, you will just take approval from your mother, not father.
Okay.
Right? So it depends on the customer requirement. Yesterday also I specifically say how many approvals are required, which group approvals is required, when this is required. It is completely customer decision.
Okay.
Like if I give you the example, when I started this training program, the first batch in the approximately 1.5 year back, the first batch I started, I did not ask, but I did not take explicitly approval from my wife, but I take her take into the consideration. I asked her, hey, I want to be start this training. Do you think that it can be work out? She says yes. But when I think, let me purchase a flat, then I take her approval, then I take my father approval, then I take my mother approval, and then I go for the flat purchasing. So it's totally depend. Now I'm staying in a different country. I cannot call to my father or mother, hey, I want to buy for this product. Can I go ahead? Because I know I'm capable to do this part. But if I want to buy a property in the other country, definitely I will take approval from my wife, my father, my mother as well. This is what you and me as a consultant need to be do here. It is not on you, Olu, or not me, that what we have to be configured. It's totally depend on the customer. I saw a lot of catalog items where customers say, I want the approval from the 5 group. Manager, department head, like I tell you one classic example in our IT industry. If someone want to travel to on-site, some other country, okay, onshore specifically, then he raises a request into the system. The request will be approved by his manager first. Then his managers will approve. Then the department head will approve. Then the BU head will approve. And then the country head will approve. Now see 5 level of approval they have put. Now if I change the requirement, I am a new in the company and I want a laptop. Do you think that this request will be approved by the country head as well? What do you think, Olu? Answer is no. Why? Because the request nature is different now. So it's totally depend on the customer, and these questions we have to be asked to the customer. Boss, tell me what approval you want, when you want, which group you want. It is not on me or you or anybody who is sitting in the class. No, it's 100% customer part. So now let's complete this part here. So now it has been approved. Now I'm approving it on the behalf of the MJ here. Okay, just putting as a approve here. Because now we see that there's a 3 methods to do that part. Approve.
Hi, Atu.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
I also got the notification to approve the same item.
Yes, because why you get? Because this time the approval go to a group. So
Oh.
everybody in this group get an email.
Okay, got it.
Now, okay, do one thing. EB, you receive an email, right?
I'm not sure. Let me check if I got the email.
If you have an email ID, definitely you will receive.
No, I don't have an email.
Okay, Kumar, you get an email again, right?
Yes, Atulji, yes.
Now do one thing. Share your screen again quickly.
Okay.
Let's do the negative testing. Again, this thing I never done in my previous batches. Something new we are doing here. Quickly share your screen. We have just less time now.
I got an email.
Who got? Wait. Who got?
Yeah, approval activity is showing for entire batch.
Kumar, wait. Who else also got the email?
I got an email.
Ugo,
I
right?
got an email.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody, Ugo or Olu, can you share your screen quickly? Anybody can share the screen, but quick. Kumar, let's try to be some other person now. Okay.
Okay.
Who is sharing, Olu or Ugo? Who is sharing the screen now?
Let me share my screen.
Great. Go ahead. Quick. Go ahead.
Can you see my screen?
No. Not.
No?
Yes. Now I will do. Okay. Open that email.
Who's
I'm able to see. Don't disconnect. I'm able to see. You are on the mute. Olu.
Who's
Oh, no.
screen?
No, I think this is Ugo's screen. This is not my screen.
Okay. Ugo, yes, I'm able to see. Go to the email, Ugo.
Okay. Yeah.
Open this one.
Which one?
Not this one. Second email. Yes.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, look at it.
Click on the reject. Above link, not here. Above. Yes.
Reject.
Click on it. Yes.
Yeah.
And say not happy to approve. In the
not what?
Not happy. Just put not happy. And now let me see and send it. Now we will see what happened to our. I'm taking the screening back, Ugo, now to our request here. So let's wait. Oh my God, EB already approved before you rejected Ugo.
Okay.
So smart, EB so fast. Good. Actually, I want to go for the rejection case. No worries. You can do this exercise at your side. So let refresh it.
Okay.
Why does it no task has been created? Okay, now you can see task has been created here. It is having a short description, which we mentioned. It is having a description and it is having the same group as well. I need to see that how I can bring the field here. This any other way to do that, but I'm not sure. But you can bring the field as well here. And now if you say catalog task, and I can say, okay, if I put incomplete, let's say if I put incomplete and save. Now let's see what happened to my RATM. Request approved. That's fine. Closed incomplete. Let me just reload my details again. It should not be the case. Actually, quickly it will do. Continue. Let me show you something here. You can go here in the list view. You can search it easily. Request. Open request. There's no open this request. Okay, number 11. Click here. It's showing approved. What happened to my RATM? Request approved. Why it is not showing the completed? The reason is that because we did not done the complete stuff here. Our task is showing close incomplete. It means task did not get completed. If my task did not get completed, then how my RATM is get completed? So something is missing in our flow now. If you want to read, I must say, read about this part. Read this thing or read this thing, catalog item. Read this workflow. One or two, or this one, you can try it. You will get little more idea about that how the flow has been defined or given by service now. A lot of points are there. See, they're able to mention these dots, these lines as well. You have to find out. You can put the comma in the question. Request, email, end flow. See, we did not have an end flow. We just have a create catalog task. If you see here. After that, we are saying create catalog task. But what do? How to end the flow? We did not mention that part. Maybe we can mention end flow. Not able to select it. Maybe some other reason is there. Okay. So these things you have to do here. Now let me come back on the screen. Any doubt, any question, any clarification, guys? I'm sure it is very interesting. Okay, good. So with this, we have completed our major topic in this part is called the flow. Okay. Now the point is that let me take a question answer for previous assignments. Anybody has any doubt, any question, any clarification? In the previous one. Okay, nice.
Atulji, what was the previous question you like?
No, that I put into. Sorry, previous question means you have to be for the homework. You are saying?
Yes.
Okay, so homework I'm saying you have to be go through the out of the box flow as well. This one service catalog and understand from where these lines are coming. These things. What is the purpose of these? Okay. Approval rejected and flow, had approval rejected and flow and all the things. Okay guys, so if no other doubt, no other question, let me stop the recording.
I have a doubt.
Yes, Priya, go ahead.
I did not find the accurate difference between catalog task and create task because
What you find? Tell me.
uh, I find the catalog task create a record in catalog task table or create task generate a record in any table.
Not any table, no.
Any task table, any task derived table.
Do you think that we have any task table?
No.
We have only one task table.
Yes.
If you're using a create a task, it will create a task in the task table, the core table. If you use the catalog task, it will create a task in the sc_task and it will map with the requested item or the request specifically. Let me show you here. Catalog task. My catalog, or let me search by a task only. Okay, this one. So now if you go to this part and click on the task here, it is going in the sc_task. Okay, and if you click on the new here, it will ask you for the request item. Okay, that is the catalog task. Now if I come here and task, let me see I have anything else in the system definition somewhere. Not here. So if you create a task, I have to put like this. See, now it is not asking for any parents for you. Parent can be anything. If you want to see, just put like this. Parent can be changed. Let me show you something here. Then you can understand completely. And let me, how many records are there? Numbers start with INC. C. Numbers start with PRB. C. This is what I give a question, Priya, if you remember, I told you guys, tell me how many task type are available in the task table. These are the task type: change, problem, request, knowledge. Maybe I can search for the KB as well. Sorry, it's KB, not KN. Nothing is there, right? See, because task is the parent table. If you did not specify, let's say you are in the marriage, okay, and you told to your nephew or the niece, hey, go to room number and deliver this product. Unless you will not tell the right room number, or you will tell the room number, she can go in the hall and she can hand over the things, because hall is the main place for everybody. But room is a specific place where someone is staying. That is a major difference, Priya, here. Clear?
Yes.
Good point. Now question is still open. How many task type we have in the task table? It is not Atul bahut sare, no. We have a limited one, and you have to be identify. Okay. Clear, everyone? Good. No reaction today. I'm surprised. I'm not a bad teacher, and believe me, we just have a few days left now in our course, guys. I want to give you a good time for a family as well. Good. So let me stop the recording here and take a quick attendance now.